So I think I found my new favourite museum in Normandy. It's called the D-Day Collins Museum. It opened back in April 2023. The new museum is based in the very building General Joseph Collins, often known as Lightning Joe, used as his 7th Corps headquarters in July 1944. New Orleans-born Collins was one of the most respected Allied generals of the war, and his 7th Corps played a major role in the D-Day landings, Battle and Breakout of Normandy, Liberation of Paris, Battle of the Bulge and the invasion of Germany. The chateau, located near Saint-Mary-Église, it was here that Collins met General Omar Bradley, General George Patton, and Supreme Allied Commander Dwight Eisenhower to fine-tune the plans for Operation Cobra, the Allied breakout of Normandy. This was one of the most authentic and educational museum experiences I've enjoyed in Normandy, and refreshingly different to the other D-Day museums and generally airborne related museums in the area. It's owned by the same family who own the famous La militaria shop in Saint Marie de Mont, and their years of knowledge and collecting of authentic items shines through. The multi-room chateau features an incredible number of exhibitions promoting an immersive experience, and each room gives you a snapshot of life at the time with a mixture of period photographs, well laid out original objects. The rooms are well lit, so you can see the exhibits, and there are plenty of information boards delivering knowledge. You start your journey through the chateau in a reconstruction of Collins's office. One of the standout features in this room are the lifelike mannequins of Collins, Eisenhower and Bradley, generated from 3D scanning of photos of the trio. Here you can also see the original wallpaper and furnishings and well-preserved maps and period paperwork. Along the corridor, a room is dedicated to treasures found in the Normandy barns, with hundreds of boxes, personal items, medical equipment, clothing, and one of the most impressive Allied helmet collections in the whole of Normandy. The next room tells the story of the German occupation at the chateau. Its capture and defence by US soldiers, with a strong attention to detail on uniform, weapons and personal kit. Back along the corridor is the command and radio room, again packed with some fascinating exhibits, and then a reconstruction of a Red Cross station and kitchen where you can see impressive collection of original food packages from many well-known brands, some which may surprise you. The self-tour walkthrough then takes you through the nurses' station and infirmary, and down the object-lined stairs back into the packed shop and front entrance. It's a superb tea room and bar. This museum, which can be visited on many occasions, and I'll guarantee you'll spot something new each time you visit. This is definitely a must-see on your trip to Normandy.